So, a little bit of a parking change setup. Miley is now in the garage, Mark IV in the usual spot, and the Mark II is out and about. No, I have not forgotten about the Mark II, but some of y'all just don't understand that I can't work on all of the cars all at the same time, and also, I don't have money like that. So, the Mark II is still alive and well. She runs no problem. She's just on the back burner for right now until it's time to hopefully get a shop and then yank that engine out for whatever is going to be next. But again, the Mark II alive and well, looking beautiful per usual, but she's actually leaving today. Now, not going very far away. I don't know if I said it in a video, but I mentioned on the Patreon, my buddy Derek from PA moved to Florida and happened to move literally 5 minutes from me. The funniest, just small world thing ever. But the Mark II is gonna go live at his house for just a little bit, because instead of taking up the entire driveway with majority of my cars, I'll keep this one in the garage here, the Mark IV can stay right here, and the Mark II is going to Derek's house. So we're gonna head over there in just a minute. We can see his R32 for a little bit, and then yeah, so there's your little Mark II update. Car still runs completely fine. Honestly, doing great. I drive around the block usually once a week. Yeah, Mark II is doing good, and eventually we will get to this car. But right now, she's just chilling. And then I guess quick backstory on this car here, in case you're newer to the channel and you've only ever seen that car sitting right here. This is a 1987 Mark II Jetta GL. Originally 1.8 engine automatic transmission. It's now been swapped to a 5-speed for a Mark III. The car was built in West Germany and then it was shipped to North Dakota to this dealership here, and it spent its entire life in the Bismarck Mandan area until I bought it for 300 bucks, I want to say, and now it's here in sunny Florida. Atlas gray, has coilovers now, a partial-ish exhaust kind of thing. I have headers for it and a full exhaust, but I've never put it on. At this point, don't know if I will because we're gonna do an engine swap, but it is what it is. Overall, car is fairly clean. A couple spots that have some body damage, but for a 1987, the car overall is in pretty good shape and just boxy and square, amber lights, just 80s goodness. I love this thing. If you look inside, Momo steering wheel, the cloth interior, again the 5-speed swap, PowerTech wheels that used to be on that car back in the day, trim paint of the bumpers, the fender flares, door handles, all that kind of fun stuff. You can see the original dealership sticker right there. We've got the cool little, what's left of the side decals I still love. Got a little bit, this was a massive dent, kind of fixed that. This was dented in pretty bad. We swapped from, I think, the 7-slot grill to the 3-slot. Got some new lights down here, new headlight I put into it. We actually put quite a bit of work into this car. Brakes got done all around. And then, yeah, good car, runs no problem. And again, we'll be doing more work to this car. I have a 3.6 that I want to put in this car, or if I find maybe a 16 valve, one of the two. I love this car as it is, but the 1.8 is just so slow, and I want it to be a little ripper. So one of the two, at some point this car will get swapped, but for right now it's just cool. Simple little cruiser, looks good in the PowerTechs. It's lowered but not like stupid low. Simple car, but I quite like it. And again, 300 bucks, no complaints. Now keep in mind, it's not a VR6, but she don't sound bad. That's my DIY AutoZone makeshift kind of exhaust, because the original one had a massive hole in it. So it's still kind of loud. It quiets down a little bit. Once it's hot, it kind of like pops and backfires, which is kind of cool. But yeah, it's not a VR6, but she don't sound bad, and she starts right up, which is sick. Like I said, definitely a good car. Nice little Wednesday cruise in the Mark II. And no, my speedo doesn't work yet because from the 020 out of the Mark III to the Mark II cluster, I haven't connected the little spinny cable thing, but I will do that eventually. Other than that, car runs great. Big improvement from the 3-speed auto, I think it was. That thing was not ideal. Yeah, this car's a little ripper. Little second gear rip. like, it's not fast by any means, but like quickish. Quickish. Not really, but like it feels quickish, or it's more loud than anything, but like quickish, I describe it as. As far as like a car just to like cruise around and enjoy the day in, this is it. Seats, super comfy, no AC in this car, but like I mentioned before, even in the Mark IIIs, the older cars, I don't know if they have just better like airflow. It's like 90 today, but the window's down and we're chilling. The older cars just, they're cooler inside. I don't know how to explain it, but like, it makes sense in my brain. But this is a cruiser. Well, the Mark II's here. There's R32 we saw in PA. But actually, before I show that puddle, what's up, man?
What's up, dude?
How's Florida?
Pretty good. It's pretty good.
And you randomly, yeah, it's warmer.
It's like, it's hot.
But dude, you moved 5 minutes from me randomly. Hilarious.
Random.
So funny.
Ironic.
But back to this, I was telling them how well the Mark II, even you guys saw a minute ago, how well the Mark II runs. That's coolant. The car, it wasn't hot though, but yeah, that hose said, I'm out.
Dude, that shit like...
Dude, it was loud. I thought my tire popped.
Yeah.
It goes
It was
boom. Loud. And now, I had this clean at one point, and now it's covered in that. So that's sick.
We did see it clean.
You saw it clean for a minute.
Clean. It was clean and beautiful.
I just hyped this car up. I was like, man, I'd drive this car anywhere, never an issue, it's chilling, and then it's like, watch this. And he goes, pop. But even then, it was still holding temp in the middle. It wasn't hot. But yeah. So, well, the car made it here. It's in a spot where it can be chilling, so that's good. I don't need to drive it anymore. But we do need a new line, which actually, to be honest, all these lines, this one, the bottom one, they're all original. I've done the radiator and like new coolant, but I haven't swapped out the hoses. So it's from 87, probably original. I can't be mad. The car's here. It still runs. It is what it is. I do apologize. I've been here for 5 minutes. I've already ruined your driveway.
Nah, you good,
I do apologize about that.
It's all love, man. It's all
But I don't think all of it came out though. It popped. We saw a bunch of steam and then it kind of went away. But again, the car wasn't hot. So yeah, I don't know. But I was literally hyping this car up like, man, this car runs so great. There's never any issues. And I'm backing in the spot and it goes, pah, and steam everywhere. So, lesson learned. Don't hype up your car if your car can hear you, because they I know they're not real things, but they know. Believe me when I say they know. Good to go. She's a little bit loud, but race car, so it's fine. As you can hear, Miley's still running good as usual. Like I said before, in terms of Helen prep between this car and that car, actually doing pretty good. I've got a few more small things I want to do to this car today, but for the most part, we're pretty much ready to go. A few things I didn't actually film. I swapped out the little washers that mount under the hood struts here because the original ones were like super crusty, so those are nice new. And I got these little plugs back here on the heater core lines because I deleted the heater core. Well, I bypassed the heater core actually when I first got this car because it was leaking, and then it's just been like that forever. I was supposed to put a new one in Germany because of the cold, and then I just never did. So I figured some nice little plugs so it's not just open holes. Looks a bit better. I'm gonna go through, clean the engine bay, the car needs a bath, and then a couple of small things here and there, but for the most part, we're actually doing pretty good. Highly surprised. Don't want to jinx anything, and I probably just did, but like, Good. Good. Which is awesome. All right, so first little change we made is just in my two front seats. Now these are Mark II GTI seats that had redone, widened the bases to fit into a Mark III because the Mark II seat rails are actually a bit more narrow than the Mark III. When this car arrived in Germany, so like I had them all in the car, they were perfect. When this car arrived in Germany, they kept my car for like an extra 4 or 5 days because somehow they broke like the base of this seat, and it's never been quite right. Just how it moves, and it's like kind of tight to slide back and forth. I had it like super mint, and then I don't know what happened, but it is what it is. But now I got them adjusted back forward where I wanted to, locked in place. So now they're nice and solid again. They used to have this like little like rock to them, drove me insane. But now you can see, nice and sturdy once again. They're even with each other, this way and height wise. Like one was leaning this way, drove me insane. I just never got around to it. But now seats looking mint. Next thing we want to do, side skirts. If you've seen, they're kind of like quick detached side skirts because there's 2 screws up here, bam, and 2 back here, bam, and honestly, that's all you need to hold them on. But as you can see on this side, in the sun, when it gets hot, it makes it kind of bow out, and now there's this big gap here. There is tape back there. This tape I used, I think it was in Germany, just didn't stick very well. So what I'm gonna do is add a couple pieces of double-sided tape just so it stays flush to the car. Honestly, I don't really care. Like if you look on this side over here, that's not in the sun, with no tape on it, it sits really nice to the car. Maybe like, I don't know, 2, 3, 4 millimeter gap between the side skirt and the car. But honestly, not a big deal to not have it taped to the car, and it's so much easier just to quickly pull it off, put it back on. But since we're going to a show, I don't want my side skirt looking like this if it's in the sun. So I'm gonna add a few pieces of tape back and get it looking right again. Floppity side skirts. Not floppity side skirts. Good work, team. This port sticker here, it's kind of cool and I kind of like it on the car, but they put it on crooked, and like just if it was straight I'd leave it on the car, but like it's like tilted a little bit and just like, yeah. So, oh, that's nice. Oh, look at that. I thought it'd be a fight. Bam. I'm gonna save that. It's kind of cool. Actually, put it back on straight. No, it just needs to go away, but look how clean the window is. So clean. This car has not been washed in May of last year. Yeah, it's been a year. I'm sorry. What wonderful stickers. They come off so easy. I love that. Now there's one more on the front windshield, which is this little blue one, which kind of matches the car. Again, kind of cool. Again, crooked, because why not? This one might be, maybe not. Let's see. Wow, that was way easier overall than I... Cool, no goo gone, no nothing, just right off the car. That, I think, that's all the port stickers that were on the car. That didn't have any. We have, you know, Supermade, Mark III Squad, good old Nürburgring, and then the Germany emissions over there. But all the port stickers are now off the car. So at this point, if I'm not forgetting anything, I think this car pretty much, dare I say, pretty much done for Helen. Tires been patched, side skirts taped on, seats adjusted, engine bay cleaned, oil change, liquids all done, taillights back on, steering wheels in. I feel like we're getting something. Am I not? I think we're good, honestly. Actually, no, I am. Hold on. Oh yes. So these are right here. My buddy Tyler makes these, and I've had these for quite a while now. I'll just go ahead and get that out real quick for you. Bam. This, my friend, is a cup holder that goes in your passenger side, like middle vent. If you press this, yeah, fancy. Now, in this car, very different from the European spec Mark IIIs that have 0 cup holders. I do have the ones that are up there by the dash, and then also In the back of the car, I'll put my little light in here so you can see a little bit. I have this one, which is a super nice cup holder, but we're about to toss in a new one, which is this. So I'll put his Instagram on the screen. I believe he just makes these to order. Very, very cool piece. 3D printed back here with a cup holder in the front. And like the whole, like, it clicks. Aw, that's not bad. Like, super nice click. Bam. And this will go, I'll show you where it goes. Don't get in there. There you are. This is going to go, bam, right there in that one. And then conveniently enough, right on the cup holder, there says Karn. So Volkswagen Mark 3 AC vent cup holder. Flip it over. There's all your prices for shipping and picked up, and all information to contact him. Also, looking at this one, it shows the cup holder actually on the left side, so actually on this one and not that one. So the more you know, instructions and good things. So we'll pull out this one and we'll toss this in. And actually looking at, I think the little blend door back there that you use to close off, I'm gonna pull out of there. Now I'm pretty sure the Mark III vents, you just be yanking. Yeah. Maybe not so yeah. Is there a pinch on it? I can't remember. Oh, no, there it is. It's out. Got it. So there's the vent. Easy enough. And I don't think this goes under that, does it? Nah. So, how does that come out of there? Or am I being dumb? No, it definitely has to come out of there. Looks like it pops right there. Probably pull this one out as well and do both sides. Just a little. Yeah. That's gotta go. I don't have to pull this entire thing out, do I? There's no way. I doubt that. But that's gotta go. It's gotta go in there, and it can't because that's in the way. So, stand by. So yeah, a little bit more involved than I anticipated. It's fine. This is all out. So this piece here goes through that hole and pinches the back side of the flap right here. So simply carefully pry it this way, and now this should be able to get out of there, I think. I might have to push it from this side if I can do one hand or not, I don't know. What's gonna happen is if you keep annoying me, I'm just gonna snap you out of there. I'm trying to be like nice here and not break you. I think two hands. I think I'm gonna just push one of the sides in because it flexes a little bit and then it'll come out. But if you keep irritating me, I will snap you. I got it. That shit's kind of a pain to get out of there, not gonna lie. But now that's out. Now I'm just gonna go back, dropping things. I don't need that. Back in the car, cup holder in, voila. All right, got it all back together. Cup holder's in. Looks super, super cool. Like I said, a little bit more involved than I thought, but pulling apart a Mark III dash, super simple. So, as you can see, I got my big old Sunny Sweet Tea and I got a Mountain Dew. Give her a little testy test here. So, driving along, just give her a little pop open. So this one actually you can see it has different rings, so you can fit that nice and snug. Give it back, thank you. So big cups, no problem. Good old Mountain Dew, actually the new flavor. Tastes just like the blue one, but still good. When you're done, you just simply, bam. Like I said, I do have this one back here, which is nice to have, because you can fit whatever. But now I got two cup holders, because like you guys know, these ones down here, useless. Even my gauges weren't there. You can fit a can, and that's really it. But now I can do one in the front. I can do one in the back. I mean, everyone knows putting one down here on the side, but like, this is cool. So again, link down below, go and check them out. Shout out Tyler. This is dope. So I've been toying with the idea of taking the car to Helen, half and half BBS RCs, half Cygnus. The issue is, well, two things. I don't have the right size or big enough adapter for the RCs because they're 17 by 7.5, super high offset, probably like 50 if I had to guess, and they just sit super sunk on the car. So like, I don't love, like, I got the rear. I had to not staying this way, but I had to stack some spacers just to kind of see where I could get it. So the rear of the car, pretty much fine. I can't drive like that, but just for seeing how it looks, that's fine. The front is like insano tuck, like a bunch. And again, I don't have the right size adapter to push it out far enough. So that's the first issue. But the second issue is these tires look so small. Now these ones and those ones, same size tire, 185, 35, 17, but the brand, so these aren't non-kings on these ones, but those ones that we got brand new, it's just like, you know, sometimes tires, either the same size tire, between brands, they're just smaller. And these ones just look really small. Like if you look at this one, that tire, like look at right here, like this, compared to this one. I can tell on camera or not, but this one is a bit taller than that one. Overall, same size tire, but these ones just look small in the car. I think if I had the right size adapters to have the front fit like the rear, I wouldn't necessarily mind, but I don't know, that tire size just looks really small in this car. So, I don't know. Chances of me finding bigger adapters before we leave on Tuesday of next week, very, very slim, and I'm not gonna like spend crazy money to overnight some. It's just not worth it. So yeah, more than likely the car will be on full set of Cygnus, which I love these wheels, but it would be cool to have half and half so you can see these wheels and those wheels, but we'll see. But for right now, car's good. Aside from whatever wheels I picked to put on the car, car's good, runs good, everything's working. So I think we did it. And the wagon, thankfully, the wagon's done. So that one's chilling, this one's chilling. Gotta figure out my wheel situation. But yeah, who knows? I might find bigger adapters before next week that I don't have to like overnight or something crazy. But if not, full set of OZs, not a big deal. It just will be cool to have half and half. So we'll see. The next video you guys will see, more than likely, I might do one Monday of next week, because this week I'm going on a trip. My sister's graduating, so I won't be here. We're back Sunday. Monday's our last day of like whatever kind of prep. Leave Tuesday. So there might be one more video, but if not, see you guys in Helen. Got a little surprise for you as well, which is super cool. But yeah, I cannot wait. It's be such a good time. See all the homies, see all the cool cars, just hang out in Helen. It's gonna be a great time. So hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Do not forget to be thankful for every single day. We'll see you guys next time. Peace.